So the author, he says, how many... So this is question number 2. He says, how many divisions of water are there? Divisions. And what are they? So the author says, water is of 3 divisions. So the first division the author mentions... Okay, so before we talk about the divisions, let's first clarify what even is water. How do we define water? So the answer is, water is جوهر بسيط لطيف سيال بطبعه. So water is a substance that is uncomposed, light, and naturally flowing. So that's water. Now, water has divisions. You can say types. Water has different types or divisions. And they are 3. So the author says, talking about the first division, طهور, pure and purifying water, which is what remains on its natural state, whether it descended from heaven or emerged from earth. It is pure in and of itself and purifies what is other than it. It removes hadath and eliminates khabath. So this is the first division. So the second division, author says, طاهر, pure but not purifying. So the first is pure and purifying. The second is pure but not purifying, طاهر. Author says, which is what was changed greatly in its color, taste, or smell by the mixing of a pure thing in it, like saffron, or if it was of a meager amount and was used to remove a hadath, or if the hand of any accountable, meaning sane and pubescent, Muslim who woke up from a night's sleep before washing his hands 3 times with the intention and the tasmiyah. The tasmiyah is saying Bismillah, was immersed in it, which is obligatory. So he mentions 3 cases here for tahir water. The first is what was changed greatly in its color, taste, or smell by the mixing of a pure thing in it, like saffron. The second case he mentioned is if it was a meager amount and was used to remove a hadath. And the third case he mentioned is if the hand of any accountable Muslim who woke up from a night's sleep before washing his hands 3 times with the intention and the tasmiyah was immersed in it, which is obligatory. So these are 3 cases for tahir water, for pure but not purifying water. Author says it is pure in and of itself but does not purify what is other than it. It is permissible to use it concerning other than removing a hadath or eliminating a khabath, like cooking, drinking, etc. So 2 divisions we talked about so far. Water has 3 divisions. 2 we talked about so far. Pure and purifying, and pure but not purifying. The third, author says, najis, impure, which is what came in it an impurity. Najasa. If it were a meager amount, even if it did not change, meaning in its color, taste, or smell. Or if it were an abundant amount and it changed in one of its descriptions, meaning its color, taste, or smell. Author says it does not remove a hadath, nor does it eliminate a khabath. So these are the 3 divisions of water: tahur, tahir, and najis. Pure and purifying, pure but not purifying, and impure. So we talked about an abundant amount of water and a meager amount of water. Now, what even is an abundant amount of water, and what's a meager amount of water? Author says an abundant amount, meaning of water, is 2 qullahs or more, which are 71 pounds and 3/7 of a pound in Nabulusi and whatever agrees. So an abundant amount of water is 2 qullahs or more. So 2 qullahs are 500 Iraqi pounds تقريبا. approximately. Now, in modern day measurements, 2 qullas would be equivalent to 191.25 liters. Okay, 191.25 liters. A meager amount of water is what is lesser than 2 qullas. So this is it for the second question. والحمد لله رب العالمين وبه نستعين.